Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Today I Work On. And today I'm going to work on finishing the paint in the Work On garage, and that's what I'm calling it. No more barn, no more garage. It's going to be the Work On garage. But before I get into today, I just want to talk about something that's super important. It has to do with October and has to do with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Last week, and this is probably the only time I'm going to get personal on this channel, my wife had a mammogram and there was a lot of questions about the mammogram and she had to get a biopsy done. And last week, like, the world stopped because I couldn't imagine my wife not in my life. I love her to death. We're a team. Like, it just works. We just work so well together. And I love my life a lot. And I love my wife in it. So the last thing on my mind was making videos. So I tried to get through it. And yesterday, thankfully, we found out that the test came back negative for cancer. So still has to be monitored, but came back negative. So on that note, if you have your wife, your girlfriend, your mother, if you're watching and you're a woman and you're 40 years old, go get a mammogram done, because cancer in the breast could be easily treated if caught early enough. And we know quite a few people that are struggling with breast cancer right now, and it actually affects 1 out of 8 women nationally. So that's a lot of women. And technology has come a long way, and like I said, it's super treatable. So on that note, I'm done talking about breast cancer, but don't mess around with it. Go get the mammogram. Back to the Work On garage. The plan today is I'm going to put 1 coat of finished ceiling paint on the ceiling, go run to the landfill and grab like all the crap around the garage, throw it in the truck, drop it off, come back, put a second coat on. And if I have time, maybe I could put another coat of finished paint on the walls. We'll see how the day goes. But let me stop talking and let me start working. First coat of the Promar ceiling paint by Sherwin-Williams is complete. I cut around all the LED lights. I cut around all the corners in the ceiling, and it looks spectacular. I am very pleased with how this whole Work On garage is coming out. I can't wait to start using it. I've been waiting years since we moved here to get this whole area organized. Initially, we were going to build a second garage, but then I was looking at the barn and I said, you know what, that's a big space, I can use it. So I think we saved a lot of money by doing this. Still wasn't cheap on material wise, but it was totally worth it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start cleaning up all the drywall, the plywood, just stuff all over the barn area, and head to the dump. And then I'll come back and I will put the second coat on. So let me get to work. Since I'm driving to the landfill, I gotta stop off and get my smoothie. They're delicious. It's like a lunch. So I have all my spots in the area. Maybe I'll do some smoothie reviews during my trips here, there, and everywhere. Let me know if you want to do them. This is my favorite one. I don't want to mention where it is, but it's definitely my favorite one, and I usually get the Bahama Mama. So shout out to Tropical Smoothie for keeping me going. Well, that was fun. I always love throwing junk out. So that is done. Now I am going home to a surprise. One of my buddies is gonna leave me a little gift, and I love when he leaves me these gifts. So stay tuned. I'll show you in a minute. Back from lunch and back from watching the dirt fall out gracefully out of the dump truck, which is one of the most soothing things I could watch. There's something, it's like watching a fire, just watching natural earth dirt just come out of a truck like that. So that's one of many loads that have been dropped here at this house to fix the craziness going on this property, but I'll smooth that out. You know, it's gonna rain, so I might have to smooth that out today. But I need to get the paint. I have one more coat on the ceiling. I gotta stay focused, so let me get working on that. Just finished up the second and final coat of the Pomar ceiling paint on the ceiling. I'm done with that. I was gonna do the walls, do a coat on the walls in the lower part of the section, but I have a pile of dirt I need to play with, so I'm gonna finish the day playing with the pile of dirt, and let me get to work on that. Well, that was a lot of fun. I was able to play with my tractor a little bit, which I haven't been doing that much lately, but my buddy called me. He's like, hey, I have a load of dirt. You want it? It's clean. I said, yes, give it to me. I never say no to clean dirt. And when I mean clean dirt, this is clean dirt. It's not, I could actually put seed in this and it'll probably grow. So that's done. I graded out that, you know, it's about 6 to 8 cubic yards of dirt. It's a lot, but then it's really not a lot, if that makes sense. I'll never forget the first time I got a load of dirt and I met my buddy and he's like, you're gonna ask for like 100 of these trucks. I was like, yeah, right. Well, I don't think I'm at that number, but I'm pretty close. But on to the tractor. Now, you saw the tractor in the previous video. It's a Kubota BX25 DLB. It's like a 2017 model. It was actually the demo at the local Kubota dealer, and they gave me a really good deal on it, and I couldn't say no because this property was in really bad shape when we bought it, and I wish I was actually videoing all the way back then, but better late than never, right? It's a 25 horsepower, 3-cylinder diesel. Just like the Honda Beat, 3 cylinders. I like 3 cylinders. And it's a workhorse, man. I've put almost 250 hours on it. Actually, 270 hours on it since I bought it here. And every time it broke, it was my fault. Just working it too hard. Other than that, the thing is rock solid. And I love it to pieces. Now, I could get a bigger tractor, but for my property where I have to, there's some tight spots around the playground, around the barn, around the house, where it would be too big and I couldn't really maneuver a bigger tractor. So yeah, it's not the biggest tractor, but man, does it move dirt, it rakes, it plows the street for me. It does everything I asked for it to do. I bought forks for it. I unloaded my huge new toolbox that you'll see in a video later. The toolbox was 650 pounds and it lifted it up no problem. So that's my tractor, and that's why I love it, because I get to play in the dirt. And that's it for today, and I'm not sure if I have extra time. I'll check the video, but I will see you tomorrow. Looks like I ran out of time for this video, so thanks for watching. Please like the video and please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.